Hello there, Cubs. It is I, Stray Cat, the one and only, coming to you with a very, very, very quick vlog. Or at least I hope it is. Uh, Mainly long enough to hopefully avoid becoming a short. Who knows? The main thing I wanted to update you all with is that I finally did get the computer uh, plugged in. I've gotten it set up. I've got an OBS installed. Monitor's currently behind the camera. I'm not going to flash too much to it because my room is a mess and I don't want to have to explain that. But besides the point, I have gotten most everything set up right now. The main thing that I am currently missing is the cord to my microphone. But once I find that, if I'm lucky sometime today, I will be able to start making the content again. That said, I will probably take a day or two hiatus getting all of that prepped. Primarily because while my work is essentially graveyard, I'm going to talk a little bit about my autism diagnosis, so buckle in. I have noticed that I enter this sort of standby mode when I know I have to do something important and I need to be out at a certain time. That's apparently fairly common with autism. It's aggravating at the same time, don't get me wrong, but it's apparently fairly common. It just becomes like an overwhelming urge to make sure you are completely and utterly ready by the time that time comes around. Now, back when I used to work morning shifts, used to work afternoon shifts, wasn't really that big a deal. It didn't affect me over much. But now that it's graveyard shifts, I can feel it more or less dragging me down further. And I'm starting to suspect the reason why is that in the back of my mind, I know all the things that can go wrong, all the things that can make it so that work day I cannot make it to. So I don't want to risk it. I think that's a good portion of where that risk is coming from, or rather, where that anchor effect, for lack of a better phrase, is coming from. And maybe that's similar for some of you guys. I don't know. This is one of the things I've been meaning to talk about. I've been kind of piecing together my experiences with autism since I got the diagnosis. And I don't really have an outlet to put them to try and find others who have had a similar experience. But then I realized, wait, I have a YouTube channel. I can do that here. So there's that. Yeah, that'll be occasionally a thing that doesn't make me angry that I can get to talk about. Hooray! There's an idea. Anyway, so if I do a hiatus while I am setting up content, gaming content, in the meantime, I do apologize. I will try to get vlogs documenting my experiences with autism and, other things that are within my wheelhouse of things I want to talk about. There are a few things that are going on right now. I don't want to particularly date the recording of this video, but boy, is there a lot of A lot of bodies dropping right now. That's where I'm gonna say that and just let that sit. And when you catch up to current news, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish up setup. I'm gonna finish up finding the microphone cord so that way I can get started. But for now, that is where we're sitting. And that's the current plan going forward, is that I will just either document my experiences with my autism diagnosis, especially since I was a late autism diagnosis. Fucking 31 years old, man. And, yeah. Who knows? Maybe it'll help some of you who are on the fence, wondering if you are or aren't. And maybe pushes you to take that next step in getting a official diagnosis. And just, if you do that, yeah, shut the fuck up, Stray. Shut the entire fuck up. If you do that, just be aware of the price tag. I was flabbergasted but willing to pay for mine, but they do tend to be spendy in the United States. Mine was $1,650 to have an official diagnosis of, hey, that your brain's just quirky. But yeah. And if people ask for it, I'll explain more about what I know, what little I happen to know, or what massive amounts, depending on your perspective, of what I know on autism and its wonderful quirkiness and shenanigans. I know that some other YouTubers who also have it, Jacksepticeye comes to mind, have some discussions about it, and I want to be another avenue. Maybe one that some people can say they understand, that is not shade at Jack. Stop. I'm going to end this before I continue to meander. This has already gone on for way too long. So, thank you all so much for watching. This has been the one and only Stray Cat. Hopefully playing games very soon, vlogging and documenting what is technically considered a disability, and hopefully helping some of you. Maybe either knowing a bit more about it or finding your path through it for you.